Alright guys, let me try to put my spin on this whole Paula Deen controversy. And let me explain to you the two differences of the word nigger. Now let me start off by saying this. In America, we know that we have a racial issue or divide that has been in this country's history for the last approximately 400 years. Where white people, not all, but many white people feel that they're superior to black people. It still exists. We know that it's true. We know that it's reality. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to tell you like it is. That's the way I am. I have no fear of retribution or taking away stuff from me, whatever. I'm just telling you, it is what it is. This is the history of America. This is the way things are, and I'm going to tell it to you. Paula Deen said, I caught the tail end of it, the last few minutes of the Matt Lauer special on Today with her on there. And in the deposition that she took last month, that I guess she's being sued for something racial, something discrimination or whatever. So here's my point. Paula said that the only time she ever used the N-word was in an incident where a gun was being held to her head and being robbed by a black guy, and she referred to him as a nigger. Well, you know what? It's fine, because he is. Anybody that hurts or tries to attack someone violently like that, they are. And it's not just, he just happened to be black and whatever. I'm not holding back on anybody, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't care. I'm talking about everybody that acts like that deserves to be called whatever. It's the bottom line. So I don't hold it against her. The issue or the problem is that her not understanding the meaning of the word and when not to use it. Okay? So what I'm looking at and what would disturb me would be the fact that she used it on other occasions. Now how? In what way? Just saying one day, walking through the, man, these niggers are just stupid. Then that's a racist way. Okay? And then they're saying that she said in the deposition she wanted a plantation-style wedding. I don't know exactly what that means. I mean, I understand the South and plantations and all that. But then I read somewhere else that she wanted to have slaves. She wished she could, something to the effect, she wished she could have slaves or something like that at the wedding, serving. And, well, that's racist. Okay. Whether she wants to accept that or understand that or not, that would be a racist connotation. Okay? So, let me explain to you then, in that way, and the racist jokes I almost forgot. Well, it's like this. We all pretty much, and I know some people will say, I never did. Okay, but we all have used a negative word to describe another race of people. I don't care who says they haven't. I don't believe that. Okay, I mean, if you haven't, then that's more power, and that's good. I mean, but we all say, does that make you a racist? No, it doesn't. Now, the racist jokes, if she said it always about black people, because there's other races of people, there isn't just black and white, obviously. So it depends on what way. I mean, we all joke around. I mean, joke around. She said something about a black, and the black guy jumps it and says, did you ever hear the joke of the black guy, the Jew, and the Mexican that walked into the, whatever. Then everybody's all laughing, enjoying it. It depends on the situation in which it's being used. Now, let me explain the difference between the word. In the hip-hop community, the word Niggaz or Niggars, my niggas, is used, I don't want to say necessarily in a positive way, but kind of. It's a greeting. Like, hey, what's up? What's up, my nigga? What's up, fool? That's the way they do it. Now, I'm not here to say it's right or wrong or you like it or you don't, whatever. But that's the way it is. And now, that includes basically everybody, because there are white kids and Asian kids that grew up in the hood that are as black as some of these black kids are. And they refer to each other. It's like Eminem. What's up, Dre? What's up, nigga? What's up? That's the way they talk, okay? And that's what I think white people don't understand the difference. Now, Paula is a 66-year-old white woman that was born in Georgia. So she's not a part of the hip-hop community. So she wouldn't be using that word in a positive light. You understand? Does that make sense? Now, unless I stand corrected if I'm wrong, if she's hanging out with the young hip-hop group, but I don't think so. because she made a comment. And here, this is what I want you to understand. Here. On Wednesday, Laura specifically asked Deen if she had any doubt that African Americans found the N-word offensive. I don't know. I have asked myself that so many times, Deen said. It's very distressing for me to go into my kitchens and hear what these young people are calling each other. It's very distressing for me. I think for this problem to be worked on, that these young people are going to have to take control and start showing respect to each other. See, she's wrong. She doesn't understand the lingo that these young kids are using. They're not using it in a derogatory way against each other. But I understand the older generation saying, I don't like it. You know, there's black people that say, I don't like that. You know, that are 50, 60, 70, 80 years. You know, of course, I understand what they're saying. I'm not here to say they're right or wrong. But she's misunderstanding in which connotation it's being used. Okay? So that shows you right there. So, you know, and it's just like, and black people, we use the word negatively against each other. Just like if a black guy riles me, you know, stupid nigga, you know, I kill that nigga. They use that word like that, okay? Because he did something bad, or that person did something bad to him, and that's how they refer to him. Now, you all, you know, out there understand what I'm saying that are black or whatever, and I hope that white people can understand from this and learn from this too. And she says that she wants to, on her YouTube video, wants to learn from it and whatever. I hope maybe she sees this and understands it. Chris Rock did a stand-up skit on this in 1996 called Black People versus Niggas. What did he say in that? Black people hate niggas because niggas always messing shit up. All right? So you might laugh or whatever, but if you remember that skit, he tells it like it is. And it's true what he's saying, everything in there. It's true. Okay, and we know it. But he put it, of course, in a, you know, comical way, whatever, but it's true. So understand that. That's the way it is. And that's the way we have to understand it. So, you know, as far as her being humbly sincere, it kind of bothers me a little bit because she never said I'm sorry, or that maybe I just don't understand the words that's being, you know, used. And, you know, I said it one time to him about him for the violent thing that he did against me. I think actually I read somewhere else that that's what she was referring to, and that's acceptable. I don't have a problem with that, and no one else should. Okay? Now, the whole thing about her empire and this and that, well, honestly, you want my honest opinion? Do I think she's being real or fake? I don't know. I really don't. Because she's got a lot to lose. She made $17 million, they said, last year. She's got a lot to lose. And I can tell her now, she don't want to lose a penny of it. I already know that. I know that for a fact. And I think everyone else does too. Now, you know, whether or not, you know, that's the real case and she's really being sincere or humble, you know, she just is not understanding, like I said, the meaning and the word and the severity in which it's being used. Now, I don't know, her lawsuit is something about discrimination. I don't know if it's a racial thing, discrimination or what, but all of her workers and people that are around her, they know because they've been around her. Did they feel that she used those words derogatory, in a derogatory way towards them when at work or whatever the case is going on with the suit? And she's got defenders who are black coming to her aid that she says she's helped and done things. So I'm not going to sit here and label her as a racist or whatever. I can't. But do I think it's just ingrained, I think, honestly, in a lot of white people that they're just, that's just the way it is. That was the way it was. She even said that was an age ago and that was the way it is and I am who I am. It's the way a lot of them are raised. I don't know Paula's family or mother, father, grandpa, or whether they were racist or part of KKKs and all that type of stuff. I don't know. But, you know, that's not for me to decide or judge or whatever. But it's just, I want her and want people to understand the difference between the word and the meaning of that word. So, anyway, hope that helped you out. And you can leave comments and tell me your opinions. I would really love to hear people's feedback on this, being that it's such a explosive topic or issue. Peace.